This is the DNA Pest Control Podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Anthony.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, you're not ready for this.
Yeah, this is Free Talk Friday.
Wow. You know what? Be a little bit more excited about that.
This is Free Talk Friday.
No, that's just a radio
And your
voice.
host, Daniel, wearing sunglasses indoors. So what is that? Explain that. Because you literally just did that 2 minutes before we start the podcast. I've never even seen you wear sunglasses.
You know what? Maybe you haven't ever seen me.
That's possible. So what's up with the glasses?
How does anyone even know that we're in the same room together?
I think our conversation sounds like it's close. Not like my quality, but like we seem like we're looking at each other when we say certain things. I think people could pick that up pretty easily.
Yeah, but we could be FaceTiming. There's a lot of technology out there today.
I was laughing the last podcast we were recording because I'm like, because you keep looking at me and then like I'm like looking at you and there's so much in front of me.
Oh, I know, because the mics are in your face.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it is kind of weird. And then I always feel that the volume goes down when I look over.
Well, yeah, true. But what's up with the glasses?
You know, I don't know. I think everyone has their own little thing that they do.
Yeah.
And so I just threw them on.
Okay.
They're
What's
there.
your thing
They're
now?
right there, and I'll just put them on.
So your thing is wearing sunglasses indoors now.
Yeah, I think everybody who's cool or who's significant does.
Right. Okay. So should I get sunglasses?
Well, you know, I mean, it's not for everybody, especially if you're not significant or cool.
What about me?
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, you know me, right?
Well, I think everyone knows themselves. And
Should
I
I
think
go get a whole box of sunglasses?
We do have some in the back.
Right.
No, we can't do that.
Okay. Well,
It's my thing. You can't copy my thing.
I'm not copying nothing.
Your thing
I
is
don't have
sitting
glasses
far
on.
back in a chair with your eyes closed.
I know. Yeah, I do that. If you guys don't know, I got this chair and I sit all the way back and I just kind of
And he falls asleep.
half the time I'm kind of talking, half asleep.
We gotta get you snoring. Do you snore?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I have sleep apnea.
What does that have to do with snoring?
That's what that is. Like I can't breathe correctly when I sleep.
Because I snore too sometimes.
Well, I snore because I have a lot of allergies as well. Yeah.
So then is that really sleep apnea or?
Well, I don't know. Well, let's explain. First of all, let's explain what Free Talk Friday is.
All right, go. Let's hear it.
No,
What
you
is-
explain it. You got the glasses on. You're the cool guy, right?
All right. Okay. Free Talk Friday is we're not going to have a subject, guys. We're just going to run with it. And gals. We're just going to run with everything. We're just going to talk about different subjects. We might yell at each other. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. There's no direction, just like everything in our life.
Well, let's address our previous podcasts. One thing we've been acknowledging is we have no structure.
So, if we throw that out first, then they can't come at us with
No,
that,
I know.
right?
So we're going to
okay.
correct it. I mean, we'll
That's good.
talk and God, we just start going on tangents. I mean, the last podcast, we were just bashing Raid. And the whole point of the podcast
Dude, don't bring them up again. They already got enough.
it's free Talk Friday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But,
Yeah.
then they're going to use it. And then maybe guys are going to buy Raid. And we're not even getting a percentage of those sales.
It's a great product.
Don't even. Actually, speaking of Raid, that guy that you did the bedbug treatment for,
Yeah.
he talked about it.
He used it?
Yeah, he was saying, he's like, it doesn't even kill him anymore.
Dude, why do you have sunglasses on, dude?
Does it distract
It throws
you?
me off, yeah. No, go on. I just did the treatment. Yeah.
I know,
He said
but
it doesn't kill him.
yeah, he said it doesn't kill him. And I just let him know.
I could have told him that.
Yeah, me too. Well, I did tell him that,
Yeah.
so it worked out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what were you saying?
Well, first of all, to get back on that guy, that's a very unique area. That neighborhood is so are those like mobile homes or?
It's ghetto, and I have never been to
It's
his
very
house.
ghetto.
So
Oh, dude, it's so weird. It's like everything's a chain link fence.
you want to know what he told me?
What did he tell you?
Okay, well, let's start this off first. Okay, he calls the office and he tells Alexandra. He said, "Hey, I want to talk to Daniel."
Yeah.
He's like, "I work over at the other company. I won't mention any names." Anyway, so he wants to talk to me. He said, "Oh, tell him I'm the crazy Mexican."
The crazy one.
The
Right.
crazy Mexican.
Yeah.
And so I knew exactly who it
You
was.
knew who he was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Second she even said his name, I knew who he was. So then anyway, so we go in, I'm setting up his account and everything to get you out there. And he's like, yeah, you know, just, when he gets out there, he'll see it. I mean, it looks like a Mexican's house.
That's what he said.
He straight up said that to me.
Well, that's not what I thought when I pulled up.
Oh yeah, he made fun of himself. He's like, yeah, I got so much crap out there, a boat or whatever. He's like, I got so like a couch is out front. He's like, it's a Mexican's house. He'll know.
His dogs were out.
Did they get to you?
No.
Okay, they couldn't get to you.
Well, if they did, I would have fought them with my kung fu or something.
You would just kicked them. That's what I do. I just kick them.
No, they were separated from
He said
my
that.
pathway.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
It was a fun treatment. Flipping over couches.
Did you flip over couches?
Oh yeah.
Oh good. Did you pull everything out of the kitchen too? Make them think like someone broke in?
No, I didn't do any of that.
Sometimes I feel like that doing bed bug treatments.
Breaking into their kitchen?
No, I feel like because I'm tipping everything over, I'm turning stuff over to do a really good treatment.
Actually, you know what? I did leave some of his stuff tipped over.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's good. But no, I always feel like, oh man, I can only imagine what these people are thinking when they go back inside. Like, did someone break in?
Well, I do feel like that when I do my cockroach treatments. Well, actually, you know what? A lot of clients have told me, they're like, hey, dude, are you the Terminator? And after my cockroach treatments, and I'm like, wait, why? And they'll say, because nothing was alive after that. Oh, dude.
That was not the one I wanted to hit, but I was hoping that was the right one.
We're not using the soundboard.
I know, but I had to do it.
I think it's one up.
Oh, that was the one I wanted to do.
Yeah, and that's an inside joke that no listeners know about.
It's a bonus.
It is a bonus. That's for...
We'll drop that later.
Bonus listeners. Anyways, we never explained. So did we explain Free Talk Friday? About...
We were talking about how sporadic we are.
So we were working on that.
We're not on subject and we don't follow through on things.
Now we've covered great topics. We're going to cover them again, but in a more,
systematic way.
Yeah, in a more straightforward, because we're being serious about the whole thing. Yeah, we joke a little bit, but we get off on these tangents, and then we start talking about all this other stuff that's not relevant. So that's what we're going to work on, and we're going to make sure we are getting the point out. Because I mean, we do always summarize what we talked about, but it's 40 minutes in.
Yeah. It
so
is.
It's like, I mean, if you're listening all the way through, sweet.
Yeah.
But for some people, I do think, hey, we do want to train you. Let's focus on it.
Yeah. We'll get to it. Yeah. So Free Talk Friday is more of us going off on different things. We are going to try to keep it on pest control.
Yeah.
Just random stuff that we may have learned or that we've experienced throughout the week. But it's open for whatever.
Yeah.
So wherever it goes.
And for guests, right?
If they ever call in.
Yeah, no one's even...
Actually, we've never given any numbers, so how do they call in?
It starts with an email. So, I mean, that's the main thing, right? Is you send an email out and... Okay,
they
you're our
send
guest
an email.
It's funny because we're so desperate.
I know.
Please.
It's all right. You know what? We'll get someone on here someday.
So let's throw a topic out there. What do you want to talk about for Free Talk Friday? What's our first official topic?
Well, what's relevant? What's been relevant today?
What do you mean?
What's been going on? Like what have you experienced
today?
Or this week? What did you learn that's new?
What have I learned that's new?
Yeah.
Today. Or this week?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard-hitting question.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll talk about raising prices on customers.
There you go. Let's hear it.
Not in a negative way. So
actually, you know what? That sounds boring.
Is it boring?
Yeah, it's very boring.
I think a lot of people
know
that.
Actisol treatment. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, don't bring it up. You're gonna get angry.
Now here's a scenario, listeners.
Wait, let's put out the rules first, okay?
Or what's the rules?
Whatever goes on, you cannot break equipment.
We're not gonna physically fight or anything.
No, you can physically hit. You just can't break equipment.
You got it. And I agree.
So any equipment, I mean, that's a no-no. That's like next level.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Actisol treatment.
All right, I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Go. Scenario.
Okay. Enters Exhibit A. Exhibit A is it's a technician serving the apartment. and his name is William, right?
Yeah.
William was trained on the Acticel treatment. Go in there, you're going to kill a bunch of roaches, and everyone's going to be happy. They won't see nothing else after. Okay, William's like, okay, cool. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to spray chemical all over the place. I'm going to fumigate this apartment. I'm going to kill a bunch of roaches, which you are. You're going to kill a bunch. And I'm going to, and I'm doing air quotations, get rid of the cockroaches for the client. And now everyone's happy. Okay, William.
Wait. When you say that he's walking into what? A home?
Apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about apartments.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now William does this for the next 2 years, right? William is like, okay, cool. You know, I show up, I spray my fumigation all over everything. Gets everywhere, all over my own clothes and my face. And I'm killing cockroaches. Okay. Now in comes another technician, a very handsome, strong technician, and let's say his name's Anthony. And it's not me, so I'm just saying figuratively. His name's Anthony in the story.
Okay.
Okay.
We're listening still.
Yeah. This is Exhibit B. Okay. So
Yeah.
Anthony comes in and he's like, you know what? Why would I spray this machine everywhere? All it's doing is ruining everything, and it's getting all over my clothes and my face.
I don't think William has ever ruined anything, though.
Well, hold on.
You didn't
William,
say.
hold
You
on,
didn't
but
say that.
you didn't let
did.
me finish. You didn't let me finish.
Wait, can we do Exhibit B where I won't get into it?
What?
No. Keep going.
What is it?
Keep going.
Okay. Whatever. Do I know what you're talking about?
You know, it's with a certain picture in a house.
Picture.
You don't remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. I remember that.
No, keep going. We won't talk about that right now.
So William didn't damage anything, not even a picture, right?
No, you mean Anthony didn't?
No, William didn't.
Oh, I know William didn't.
Yeah, that's
William
what I'm saying.
never
I'm agreeing
damaged
with you.
anything.
William didn't damage anything.
Yeah, no, he's very
But
good at it. Very
what-
careful.
What William didn't know was he was simply moving the cockroach infestation to neighboring apartment units. Now, how do we know this? Walks in Anthony. Hey, and Anthony's talking to management. Management, oh, hey, Anthony, you guys did a great job on Unit 5, but all 5 units around it are infested. We don't know what's going on. William did his fumigation in Unit 5, and now every unit around is infested with cockroaches? No way.
But see, you have to. Okay, keep
Now,
going.
in walks Anthony, right? And Anthony, a strapping lad. Man, this guy, the way he looks in the
like
sun,
Superman, like type guy, or like what?
he looks like Tony Robbins.
Like Tony Robbins is like 80 years old.
Yeah, but he looks like a young version of him, just super ready to go.
Oh, okay.
And in walks Anthony. He's like, actually, I don't fumigate. I have a precision treatment.
Oh, no.
And 2 months later,
Yeah.
no.
The apartment complex cancels, right?
But there's a lot of conspiracy behind that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something about the manager who fell in love with another technician. None of us in our team, but apparently some other outside company.
Wait, we're not. These exhibits aren't about us, are they?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
The scenario's about us.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha,
yeah.
okay.
Anthony's just figuratively. It's not me.
No.
Yeah,
course
but
not.
it may be me in the exhibit. But
Yeah,
anyways,
future.
they did cancel. They canceled after I got rid of all the cockroaches and bed bugs.
Oh my gosh,
And
that was great.
And the other lady, the other manager said, "Oh well, yeah, she canceled because she has a crush on the other guy." I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But okay, hold on.
It's because in Exhibit B, Anthony, not you,
got rid of all the cockroaches.
is so good looking
Yeah.
that women are disgusted by it.
Right. But let's agree on one
I
thing.
wouldn't say disgusted. It's more of like
He's out
intimidated.
of my league.
intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
intimidated is the best
this guy
word.
must make a ton of sales, which is true. Anyways,
Wait, in Exhibit B or you?
let's just say William. Yeah, let's just say that. Anyways, no sales. What?
Nothing. I'm
Just
waiting
saying,
for your story. You're
You're
doing
the sales. You're the sales guy.
You're doing the Free Talk Friday, and you're giving out Exhibit A and B, and you haven't gotten to a point yet.
No, I already. So okay, Exhibit A, right? He's
Don't
fumigating.
go back through it again.
I'm
We
not-
already
I'm not-
know the
I'm not,
story.
right?
What's the point of it? Get to the end.
So, William, okay, you know what? You, Daniel, you still like the Actisol treatment. I don't. Okay, let's forget this exhibit stuff. And yet, I've cleaned up your mess, buddy, and we're getting personal.
Oh, watch
Okay.
out! Watch out! The attack is
Now,
coming.
and then here's proof. Here's
the attack
proof.
is coming.
We could say, let's say it's an apartment with country in it. Okay.
An apartment with a country in it?
Well, in the name. I don't want to say the full name.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I got you.
Code enforcement.
Yeah,
Angry.
well,
They had a whole list.
a lot of people get code enforcement called on them.
So I show up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to handle everything. I'm going to get rid of all your bugs. Okay.
Yeah.
And I show up. I don't show up with the Actisol machine or a fumigation machine. I show up doing my treatment and they pass code, right? Got rid of everything. Kind of.
Are you talking about the other apartment?
The one.
The new one?
Yeah.
Newer one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And why did I say we? I've gotten rid of everything, right? And you know what you would have done? You would have showed up with your little fumigation machine. You'd have been like, watch this. You would have gassed the apartment out, and the client would be like, oh, you're so good. Look at all the dead ones. Oh, you are so good.
Uh-huh.
And then the neighbors, oh, crap, I'm infested now.
No, I would agree with you. I do agree with you on some stuff with that. I do think the Actisol machine, the fumigation machine, whatever machine you use, I actually think it's a very, very good machine. I think there's a lot of benefits from it, but I think what I've learned is what you do to prepare the home before you do the treatments is very crucial, or you will have a lot of movement. So any of the wall voids that are open or any holes, that's where you have to dust, or you're going to have problems with roaches going from apartment to apartment.
Well, let's agree that.
And you're not supposed to fill a room or the entire house like a 20-year-old technician did.
Well, no, and that's not the point, because the point is my treatment's all non-repellent. They don't even know there's a pesticide aside from me flushing them out the refrigerator, the motor. Then I use an aerosol can.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But the rest of the house is non-repellent, so they're like, I don't have to go anywhere. And then
I don't have to go.
yeah, and then but then with the Actisol machine, it's like freaking Armageddon.
It is, but once they get hit with
And
that,
they're like, oh
they die.
no, we gotta go.
Because it makes them feel like they're on fire.
And then
Why do you
and
think
you know
your
what they
throat
do?
itches after you do
They
a
all
treatment?
it tastes terrible. They all go in
Let's do it with the mask on.
They have a meeting. I did it with the mask on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Meeting?
The cockroaches have a meeting. They're like, okay, you go to unit 4, you go to unit 3, you go to. That's what they do.
It sounds like they're ready to go attack.
Yeah, and that's what. And then they go attack all the neighboring units, and then in comes Anthony, clean up your darn work. Good job you've done.
Hey,
You know. So let's agree on one thing.
I've killed millions of roaches.
Yeah,
in my day,
and then they've went to different.
which is actually
doors.
very easy to hit 1 million roaches, I think.
But let's agree on one thing: fumigation should never. And this is gonna be a podcast episode. This is why we do this.
Okay,
Yeah, write it down real quick.
Fumigation.
Fumigation should never be used in apartments.
I do agree with that.
Right. Yeah, let's write it
I think
down.
we can do that.
We'll have a whole structured topic where we don't break it from at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Fumigation should never be used in apartments. You'd agree on that?
yeah, I agree with that.
And guys, there's many reasons why. One, you don't have to prep as much, or I mean not you, but your tenants. And that makes a world's difference. They
You don't have to prep
as much with my treatment.
As much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do still do a little prep over there.
But so you meant it. So we're going to return the Actisol machines.
Yeah, that's a little late for that.
Yeah, probably.
Probably like a couple years late.
You've only had them for 10 years, 1,000 billion years. Huh?
One of them we've had for like 5 years, I bet.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Well, that wasn't much of a argument. You just agreed.
Well, to a certain extent, I mean, yeah. I mean, what? How do I disagree with it?
Well,
do you want me to disagree with it?
I don't know. Probably not, because you'd lose.
Oh, well, then it doesn't even matter.
Because we all know that the cockroaches move.
They do move. Cockroaches know how to move.
And I've been doing apartments for years.
Well, so now look.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not going to talk about Active salt treatments or anything like that.
So what are we looking at now?
Well, no, what I'm going to say is we'll go over treatment methods, guys. So we're going to go over a bunch of different treatment methods. We'll give you some secrets. We'll throw that in there. I think that's okay. I think we need to make this industry better. Plus, half of you guys are probably not going to even take into account what we're going to say, especially if you've had over 20 years experience.
What are you going to say?
No, just treatments. That's it.
Oh, you mean just the podcast?
No,
in
yeah,
general?
we'll go over some treatments for them. We'll go over different treatment methods for different insects.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room?
Yeah, about the stereotype about technicians with a ton of years.
Oh, let's just throw it out there. We
Let's
might as
throw
well
it
get
out
it because
there, yeah.
I'm going to throw.
So we make a lot of jokes on our podcast about guys having 20, 30 years. And this isn't, a knock on you guys that have 20, 30 years at all. I would say it's more of
Okay, let's cut to the chase, okay? No,
I'm trying to be
beating around the bush bullshit, okay?
I'm trying to be respectful.
No more respectful, okay? Let me give you an example. Okay, we
Okay.
went to a class
All right.
and
Hold on. Careful now.
No, I'm
Hold
getting
on.
excited.
Careful now.
No.
I know what class you're talking about. Hold on
I'm not
now.
saying who.
Okay,
I'm not saying who.
hold on now. We may have some of those people on our podcast now.
That's okay. I don't even care, dude. I don't care.
Okay,
about it.
let's hear it.
So anyway, we go to a class and there's the ag department there. Okay, nothing against the ag department. They're great people.
He looked like a guy that worked for the IRS.
He did. He looked like a killer,
Didn't he?
man.
Well, what?
Like a killer, like a CIA agent. Killer.
Oh, okay.
God, what are you thinking over there?
Well, I mean, serial killer?
No, God, look at you. Mind in the gutter all day long.
You know exactly what you meant when you said that.
So
Jerk.
anyway, this guy's talking, okay? He
Yeah.
puts up a picture of a technician and he says, "Oh, well, this guy, if he was doing the agriculture treatment, this would be okay. But pesticide treatment, that's not." But he went in and saying, anyway, so he goes and does this whole little spiel. And there's a guy who he raises his hand and he says, has nothing to do with anything.
With the whole speech, right?
Whole speech.
He nitpicked the presentation, essentially.
But anyway, no, he raises his hand.
I know this day. And,
And this is what he says. This is what he says.
Let's hear it.
He says, "I have 30 years experience."
I think it was 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
"I have 35 years experience."
I don't like how you're doing his voice. It's kind of...
Okay, well, whatever. He said
sounded
he
like
had
this.
35
Okay,
years.
I'll say the voice.
Wait, just a minute. We're jumping ahead of this.
You got to respect him.
I don't respect him.
I have 35 years experience.
He did.
He said something like that.
He said that. He said he
Yeah.
had 35
Yeah.
years experience. And then he goes to ask, he doesn't have a hat on. Is that legal? Okay. Why did he say he had 35 years experience?
You got to explain the picture. The guy was spraying. He was spraying.
Well, yeah, he had a
Yeah,
he had and in California, a huge lie in the industry, and this is another topic that's going to be coming up, guys, soon, is you have to wear a hat. You have to wear a hat with certain products and if you're spraying over your head. You do not have to wear a hat while spraying in the state of California. You don't have to. It's something made up by who knows who, and everyone just kind of pass it along. But anyway, the guy ended up saying he has 35 years experience and then asked a question about nothing, but there was no reason to say you had 35 years experience. Who cares?
Well, to play devil's advocate, I do think the approach he was trying to take was, because he did say, and I've never seen that, about the whole treating without your hat. And the ag guy, first of all, which was funny on both ends, the ag guy's like, well, actually, that picture shouldn't even be in this presentation.
He did say that.
Because he's treating the grass
Yeah.
And this is an agricultural class. It's the pesticide structural class.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but second of all, it is legal.
Yeah. You don't have to wear a hat.
And you know what? In the whole room, once the guy said, I have 35 years experience, everyone kind of slunched a little bit. They're like, that's him. That's the one.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, so
he's the savior.
We make fun of you guys because there was another guy who worked here at this place, and he always talked about having 20 years experience. And there was nothing he could tell you without saying, well, Anthony, I have 20 years experience.
And it will actually, and the funny part was it went from 11 and
you
then
didn't even
a month
have
later,
20 years experience.
Right, but then a month later it went to 12. And then another couple months later, went to 13, 14, 15, and it just kept building. Every time I talked to him, it was like, okay, dude, how you like? And the next day, it's like, oh, I've been here for 8. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Do you have 20 or 8?
Yeah, no, so we're going to make fun of you guys a little bit. If you're one of those guys who has to tell everybody how many years experience you have in the industry, actually, I think it's like those short people who buy big lifted trucks. They're trying to compensate for something.
Dude, how are you going to bash short people all of a sudden?
I can bash short people.
Why?
My brother-in-law's short.
Well, careful.
Why?
Dude, we can't just keep bashing people. We're already bashing. What if it's a short technician with 24 years experience, dude?
Well, if he says...
You know how mad that guy's going to be?
Oh, and I bet he's in this massive lifted truck with chemicals in the back.
Oh,
and he has
God.
to pull out a
he
ladder.
Has a Ford 450. And he's just driving around.
It's a Ford 650.
And his freaking power rate goes up to 9,000 PSI.
Oh, gosh.
He's like, watch out, lady. This is going to get messy.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, we can't. Free Talk. This is Free Talk Friday, not Shit Talk Saturday.
We can put it up on Friday or on Saturday.
We can? Yeah.
Oh, to the listeners, do you guys want to hear Shit Talk Saturday?
We'll find out. The customer's always right.
Hey, customers. Always.
Well, they're not customers, but
customers are not always right.
Well,
so anyway, that's the background behind it, guys. Is a lot of the older technicians, at least the ones that we've dealt with and that we've seen, typically start and they talk to everybody, and it's like,
I have X amount of years experience.
No one can just go up and say, "Hey, man, how you doing? My name's Daniel. What's your name?" It's, hi, my name's Daniel. I've had 80 years experience. I was born into the industry.
But think about it.
It's like,
think
come
about
on,
it.
Who cares?
Once you hit 15 years experience, you're not going to be like, hey, I'm Daniel. I've been in the industry for 15 years.
Look, if someone asks me, hey, how long have you been doing this? I'm going to tell them. I'm not going to go freaking swinging it around, telling everybody, hey, look how many years I have.
Right.
I don't care.
But you know what, man?
And telling people that does not get people to respect you in that way.
You don't know that, dude. Now you're over general. I can't even talk. Generalization. You're doing it too much.
No. Look, I think there's a situation to say how many years you have, and then there's situations where you're not. When I say Anthony, remember, I have 10 years experience, Anthony. Yeah. When you're constantly saying that, that just discredits everything that comes out of your mouth afterwards.
Well, I think you can use it in certain scenarios, like when you're introducing yourself to a new hire or something like that, and how John, whatever, I said his name. It's a very common name. Anyways, how John told me when I first met him, he was like 29, or he didn't say 29. What did he say? 19, right? That's how much he had?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Let's just say 19.
For his license online, okay, he only had, I think, 11 years.
Oh, my God. So when I first met him, he's like, 19 years experience. You ever need to know anything, you give me an ask. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell me his name.
Yeah, but
he told me his years.
But even in that, it doesn't, he would have accomplished the exact same thing by saying, hey, Anthony, I've been doing this a long time. Yeah. If you have any questions, you call me, all right? Yeah.
God, how mad do you think he's going to be?
If he ever hears this?
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to
He's going to be so mad.
I know. He's probably going to try to sue us or something.
You know what, John? It's your fault.
Well, don't freaking lie to people, all right?
Yeah.
Don't lie to people and stop telling that's part of, he needs to change his name. It
He's a
should
great
on
guy.
his license.
Well, no one even knows everyone's John. We want John Woodward on the podcast.
Dude, you can't actually, everyone knows him.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
he's scheduled to come in here on next week, right?
yeah, he should. Actually, you know what? I can't even say if you don't. Everyone knows him.
Everyone does.
I've yet to meet someone who doesn't know the guy.
We go to Pest World and it's like, it might as well be John World.
Yeah, you just throw John's name around and they're like, oh, you know John?
Yeah.
You know everything about that guy.
No, you don't even say John. You say, yeah, we're in California. Oh, John?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's exactly
It's like, yeah, John Woodward's your distributor. You're like, yeah? It's
Yeah,
like, okay.
They do. Yeah.
Or you'll say Geotech in California. You'll be like, oh, John. Oh, I know the guy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't own that place already.
That's really good. He's a great guy, though.
He is.
Can't wait to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, you guys are going to love him.
Yeah. He's going
Lot
to
of
talk
knowledge.
about, what is he going to talk about?
You know, it
Chemicals?
doesn't really matter. Anything that comes out, it's going to be golden. So,
We should get him on Free Talk Friday.
no. You
Why
think
not?
so?
Well, if he likes the podcast,
We should take it over there and have the whole team go at it.
we should do that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so easy. This thing, like the whole setup's easily, movable. It's
Whoa,
great.
Be careful. Be careful.
Right. Be careful about what?
Last time you tore that whole thing off.
No, it comes out from right there. And what he's talking about is the arm holding the mic.
Yeah.
You got to remember, you got to explain a lot of things visually for listeners.
Oh, I just was saying stuff. I didn't even really mean anything.
So, but let's see. Let's see how Free Talk Friday goes. I think it's something good because look, we get podcast ideas,
Yeah, we did. We did just get some. Those are
and
really
that's
good.
the thing we'll talk about tomorrow that
Yeah.
we'll upload. And I think Free Talk Friday is something really good because it's I wouldn't necessarily say there's a huge demand for it, but I think every podcast needs a more
It's relaxed.
laid back. Yeah.
It's relaxed. Yeah.
And I mean, even then, everything we, all of our topics we try to talk about, we ended up getting so sidetracked.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all right though. But
How you feeling? Before we end this, because I want to end this, I want to go.
yeah, you do.
I'm tired of looking at your sunglasses.
Are you tired of the reflection it gives?
I just see a massive dude, just a buff guy.
So then you should love my sunglasses.
Well, I really don't. I don't know why you're doing it.
I told you it's the vibe. You know what? I'm going to do it every Friday now.
Whatever. Anyways,
I'm going to leave them here.
yeah. Nope. You're not, man.
Okay, what were you going to say though? What were you going to say?
So how's your thoughts on the podcast so far? We got about 4 or 5 episodes down.
Yeah, we do have a few
We've hit
episodes
how
down.
many listeners? A lot.
I think like 608. Not too many.
Ton of
Yeah.
listeners. Yeah.
Or last time I checked, it was like 1,000, maybe
Yeah.
20. I don't know.
Breaking the
I don't know.
20,000.
I mean, we've been doing it for 3 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is something that definitely we'd have to invest a lot. What's so funny?
Did you not catch my? We've been doing it for 3 years.
Oh, no, I mean, I knew you were joking about it,
good.
but I didn't know why it was so funny. What do you do? You got glasses on? You're laughing at your own jokes?
Yeah, I'm laughing at my
Who
own
do you
jokes.
think you are, dude?
They're hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, keep going though. Keep going.
God, well, I'm trying, and
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm
Okay.
distracting.
no, but what I'm saying is this is definitely something I want to keep doing for the long run.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hopefully build a great, community off of this. And the whole point of this, like, once again, is it's for the pest control industry. We want everyone to get their voice out. That's the whole point. Whatever state you're in, whatever country you're in, there's cockroaches and all over the world. There's bedbugs all over the world.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and we're
guess what?
not. I'm not going to be afraid to tell you if it's wrong or not.
Some bedbugs speak French.
We don't know that. I don't think bedbugs speak any language,
You never know.
not even the love language.
Really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, but so you're feeling good about it, or the whole podcast?
I'm feeling great about
Get
it.
your hand off that dial, dude. What are you doing, man?
I'm feeling great about
You
it.
trying
I
to
think
hit the outro already?
I think you can let me talk.
Well, you start reaching your hand over there. I don't know if you're doing a sound effect.
I'm
or,
the control board here.
I know, and I'm just sitting back, almost falling asleep over here.
Yeah, you do that every time.
I know. I love it so much.
Gosh.
So easy.
I'm gonna catch you in here one weekend, just freaking sleeping on the couch.
Doing a pot. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I think it's really good. I think it's. I think everyone just hang in there. There's gonna be some awesome stuff coming out. So just wait and see. a few things once we start bringing in a few guests. We're going to go over everything, guys. There's not really anything that we're not going to cover.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. But yeah, just hang in there.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for our first guest.
We can get someone on now. I mean, I got them lined up. They're ready.
Right.
I just wanted John. So if John listens to this,
John Woodward.
Oh, we're throwing him out there.
Yeah.
He better get on.
We talked a lot of crap about
He
the
did.
other John.
He did actually reschedule.
John Woodward.
Yep.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in today, John. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he's listening to this on his drive and he's like, oh, damn it.
Our 20,000 listeners would be listening to your voice today.
Yeah.
But
yeah. 100,000 people listening to him. He would have been like famous.
And they all have 20 years experience.
At least.
Yeah. But great, man. Cool.
Well,
but let's keep doing Free Talk Friday.
Oh, we will.
We will. And let's get more structure on our regular topics.
You can't throw that out there yet. You got to do that like a year down, and then you can say like, "Oh man, we sucked at the beginning." That's what all the podcasters do.
But it's good because we have a lot of insight. You know, a lot of the fans after they, send me a couple $1,000, they tell me, "Hey, there's a lot less structure to your."
Oh yeah, well,
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah.
But you know what? This will be good and just relax, listen in, have fun, laugh with us, make fun of us.
Yeah.
I really don't care. But don't forget to email us.
Yeah, you look obnoxious with the sunglasses.
Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for listening to Free Talk Friday.
Free Talk Friday. Hey guys, this is Anthony, and here's a quick reminder. We want to hear from you, whether you're a technician, owner, or operator. We want to hear your stories, whether it's a horror story on the field, a funny story with the client, or just something straight up crazy or weird you've seen. And how can you do this, you ask? Well, our email is dnapestpodcast@gmail.com. That's DANDA pestpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us at Twitter and direct message us there at DNA Pest Podcast. That is D, the letter N, A, Pest Podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Or you can reach out directly through our website at dnapodcast.com. That's DANDA podcast.com. We want to hear from you, so let's hear it.